Now question number 4 of exercise 8.2, that ABCD is a trapezium. ABCD is a trapezium given in which AB is parallel to DC, BD is a diagonal and E is the midpoint of AD. A line drawn through the UE parallel to AB, this is EF is parallel to AB, intersecting BC at F, show that F is the midpoint of BC. So what we will do, solution. Given that ABCD is a trapezium, DC is parallel to AB, it is also given. We need to prove that F is the midpoint of BC. F is the midpoint of BC. So construction, join D to B, draw a line parallel to AB through E. It intersects BC at F. This is the point, take this is the O. So now in triangle ABD, already given that AB is parallel to EO. AB is parallel to EO by construction. AB is parallel to EO and E is the midpoint of AD, given E is the midpoint of AB. So we already know that the converse of the midpoint theorem, if any line passing through the midpoint of the triangle is parallel to the side, it bisects the third side. So same this converse of the midpoint theorem, this implies EO bisects DB. That means converse of midpoint theorem. This implies DO is equal to OB. Similarly in triangle, we can take the triangle DCB. OF is parallel to DC because AB is parallel to DC. So EO is parallel to DC, so OF is parallel to DC. Now O is the midpoint of triangle DCB. So in triangle O is the midpoint of DCB. So OF is parallel to DC. This implies OF bisects BC. This is the converse of midpoint theorem. This implies CF is equal to FB. This implies F is the midpoint of BC. Hence we proved. So question number 5, in triangle parallelogram ABCD, E and F are the midpoints of the sides AB and CD respectively, so that the line segments AF and CE trisects the diagonal BD. Trisects means it divides into 3 equal parts. So our solution, how will you do this solution here? Given that ABCD is a parallelogram. It is given ABCD is a parallelogram. E and F are the midpoints of AB and DC respectively. So construction join B to D, E to C, A to F. Join B to D, E to C, A to F. We need to prove that DP is equal to PQ is equal to QB. DP is equal to PQ is equal to QB such that it trisects. It means trisects. So what we will do here, first of all we take in triangle APB. In triangle APB, E is the midpoint of AB, and it is already given that CFC is parallel to AF by construction. This implies EQ is parallel to AP. EQ is parallel to AP. EQ is parallel to AP. This implies line EQ bisects PB. This is the converse of midpoint theorem. Line EQ is bisects the BP line segment. So similarly we can take triangle DQC. F is the midpoint of DC. F is the midpoint of DC. So what we will do here, PF is parallel to QC by construction. So AF is parallel to EC. So by construction PF is parallel to QC. This implies PF bisects DQ. This is the converse of midpoint. PF bisects Q, converse of midpoint theorem. So this implies DP is equal to PQ. Similarly here, that EQ bisects PB, you will get PQ is equal to QB. This is equation 1 and this is equation 2. From equation 1 and 2, DP is equal to PQ is equal to QB, hence proved. Question number 6 of exercise 8.2. Show that the line segments joining the midpoints of the opposite sides of a quadrilateral bisect each other. We need to show that RP and SQR bisect each other. Means SO is equal to OQ, RO is equal to OP. So solution, what is that? Given that ABCD is a quadrilateral. ABCD is a quadrilateral. PQRS are the midpoints of AB, BC CD and DA respectively. So construction, join P2R, S2Q and A2C. So construction, we are joining P2R, S2Q and A2C. So now we need to prove that SO is equal to OQ and RO is equal to OP. So in triangle ABC, P and Q are the midpoints of AB and BC. P and Q are the midpoints of AB and BC. This implies, by midpoint theorem, PQ is parallel to AC and PQ is equal to 1/2 AC. Similarly, in triangle ADC, S and R are the midpoints of AD and DC respectively. So by midpoint theorem, SR is parallel to AC and SR is equal to half of AC. This is equation 1 and this is equation 2. So from equation 1 and 2, SR is parallel to PQ and SR is equal to PQ. This is SR is parallel to PQ and SR is equal to PQ. So this implies one side of parallelogram, one pair side of parallelogram is equal. This implies ABCD is a parallelogram. So ABCD is a parallelogram. This implies by property of a parallelogram, So by property of a parallelogram, diagonals PR and SQ are bisecting each other. This implies RO is equal to OP and SO is equal to OQ, hence proved. So question number 7 of exercise 8.2. ABC is a right angle triangle. Let C, a line through the midpoint of M of hypotenuse AB and parallel to BC, and it intersects AC at D. Show that D is the midpoint of AC. MD is perpendicular to AC, means we can draw a line like this through the M. This is the MD perpendicular to AC, and CM is equal to MA is equal to half of AB. So solution, given that ABC is a right angled at C. So M is the midpoint of AC. M is the midpoint of AC. So next, what else we need to prove? That construction construction, join M to D. Join M to D. Here MD is parallel to BC. So first part, we need to prove that D is the midpoint of AC. D is the midpoint of AC. So in triangle ABC, M is the midpoint of AB. So through the M, a line segment passing through. So through the M, a line segment MD passing through, and MD is parallel to BC. This implies MD bisects AC. This is the converse of midpoint theorem. It is the converse of midpoint theorem. This implies D is the midpoint of AC. D is the midpoint of AC. Second question, what we need to prove? That we need to prove that MD is perpendicular to AC. MD is perpendicular to AC. So what we will do here the angle, it is a parallel lines. So these are the corresponding angles. Corresponding angles are equal. MD is perpendicular to AC. MD is parallel to BC given. So angle MDA, this angle MDA is equal to angle ACB. This is corresponding angles. Corresponding angles. This implies angle MDA is equal to 90 degree. This is the angle ACB equal to 90 degree. It is given because angle ACB is equal to 90 degree. This implies MD is perpendicular to AC. Proved. So question number 3. What we need to prove that CM is equal to MA is equal to 1 half of AB. So construction, join M to C. Join M to C. So in triangle ADM, and triangle MDC. So MD is equal to MD common. Okay. Angle MDC is equal to angle MDA 90 degree from the question number 2. And DC is equal to AC from the question number 1. DC is equal to AD. DC is equal to AD. So this implies side angle side by side angle side, triangle ADM is congruent to triangle MDC. Triangle ADM is congruent to triangle MDC. So by CP, CT, MC is equal to AM. We already know that AB is equal to AM plus BM. So in place of BM we can write it down AM because M is the midpoint of AB. It is given. This implies AB is equal to AM plus M. Why it is BM is equal to AM. So this implies 2AB is equal AB by 2 is equal to AM. We already proved that AM is equal to MC by CPCT by CPCT. This implies AB by 2 is equal to AM is equal to MC. Hence proved.